Hi guys, and welcome to another Steve Reviews. Today I'll be reviewing Spectre. Spectre is such a great film. It just reminds me a lot of, say, if someone redid GoldenEye, but if they remade it today, because there's lots of same aspects of GoldenEye, like the old-fashioned style, the old-fashioned cars they have, the references. There's loads of references to the old films in this. Like the old Aston Martin, the old type of cars, especially Christoph Waltz, the whole character is just a reference to the old enemy from James Bond with the scar down his face. I don't think it's Dr. No, it's it's Dr. No with the coat. Well, Daniel Craig really returns to play James Bond, and he is amazing. He really made me feel for the character this time, because throughout the whole film, there's points where you feel for the character, but then you watch the action scenes, and he's like, has James Bond got a secret gadget or something? Because he's dodging all these bullets, which he should be dead by now. There's especially this one scene where, there's one scene where he's in a plane scraping down a snowy hill. The plane crashes into a building. The whole engine blows up. But no, James is fine. He gets out, clean cut suit. He's all, yeah, that didn't affect me at all. I'm going to be oblivious to anything that happened. Basically, he gets out, kills the other guys while they're in shock that they're watching this miracle behold right in front of them. It's just hilarious. And it just, even though it's unrealistic and completely cheesy, it takes you back to the old James Bond style of just, goodbye physics, bye-bye, let's just take that out of the script. We don't need physics. So we have our usual combination in the story. It's very simple, really. The story, we don't really need a big complex story like Inception or something. This is no Christopher Nolan film, alright? Let's just say that. Basically, the smart main character, James Bond, has found out there's a new undercover agency called Spectre, which basically it spies on everything you do. And guess who's in charge? Christoph Waltz. He's basically playing the Jew hunter again, with the German accent and evil guy. He's just really empowering. Basically, we have Spectre, which is basically Illuminati, and we have the guy from Sherlock, who is also in this film, and Voldemort, who's grown his nose for this film. Basically, I would say this is a fantastic film. It completely surprised me. With all the action sequence being really fun, I enjoyed every single action sequence, and I enjoyed the actual gadgets that he uses. It's just really fun to watch James Bond use his gadgets in just the right moments. He just randomly uses a gadget and he goes flying up in the air, just random stuff happen, because he has like these mini Deus Monocunas that he sets off like every second. Yeah, he literally has an escape pod out of his car at one point. He literally has to, big red button, he comes out his car, and then he has a parachute, and he's just acting all casual. It's so funny and enjoyable to watch, which I found so surprising, because it kind of doesn't take itself so serious, which is kind of its advantage, because it's not so serious, yet it kind of, because it's not so serious, it can do what it wants, and that's what I kind of like about the old films, because they don't really take themselves that seriously, and they know they're kind of a cheesy, fun, enjoyable film that you can just watch with your friends, and you can just like point out random things that you kind of like, and you can laugh at it. I was really cautious of actually Sam, the opening sequence, like he's gonna overdo O'Dale, like he was kind of do. It was okay, it was alright, I guess, because I kind of liked it, I guess. Because like the whole opening sequence is so cool. It's like this underwater type of environment with like the octopuses and Spectre ink being flown around. It's really cool. I suggest you should watch it, because I think you will enjoy it as well. In a whole, I would probably say this film is probably a 3.5 out of 5, because James Bond is completely unrealistic. Even though I said it's enjoyable to watch, it gets too far. It goes over the top sometimes. Literally, as I said before, he hasn't become a John McClane at this point, but he's on his way. He's on his way to becoming invincible at the moment, because at this, as I said before, there's a plane sequence, then he comes through a building, it all blows up, the whole plane explodes, flames going everywhere. he should be on fire, screaming, crawling out the plane, yet he's fine. I have to say, this film is way too long. I would say I lost interest. The whole sequence of him like getting drilled and that pulse bit getting blown up, I just lost interest personally, and hopefully I'll see you again on another Steve Reviews.